The slope-intercept form of the line is an equation of the form y equals mx plus b. So where m is the slope and b as the second coordinate of the y-intercept or the order pair 0, b. Another form, it is called the point-slope form. The point-slope form means the equation contains the point on the line named as x1, y1, and with the property that the slope is m. Put them together in a form of y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. In this example, we are going to find the equation of the line. Equation of the line in the slope-intercept form. Slope m intercept b, so the form will be y equals mx plus b. The line passes through the following point with the given slope, and we simplify the answer. And after that, we're going to sketch the line on the graphing area. In part A, the point is 0, 2, and the slope is 4. The slope is m. The point, you can name it as x1, y1. Or for this particular case, we have 0, 2. That means it's already in the form of the y-intercept. If it is in the y-intercept, we can put together right away in the slope-intercept form as y equals m, which is 4. 4 times x plus the b. B is the value 2. So in this case, the equation of the line in the slope-intercept form is 4x plus 2. And if we plot them on the graphing area, starting with the given point 0, 2, on the vertical axis or on the y-axis, and the slope m is rise over run. Rise over run, that means you go up 4 and go to the right 1 unit to obtain another point on the line. So starting from the coordinate 0, 2, go up 1, 2, 3, 4, and then go over 1, and then we obtain another point on the line, and keep going the same way. Go up 4 units, 1, 2, 3, 4, and go over 1. So we obtain the line having the property as provided in part A. This is the equation y equals 4x plus 2. For example B, the point is 5, 11, which is not the y-intercept form. So we just write it as a typical form as x1, y1, where the slope is negative 1 over 2, or the value for m. Start with using the point slope form as y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. Y minus 11 equals negative 1 over 2 times x minus 5. Simplify it to get negative 1 over 2 times x plus 5 over 2 on the right hand side, and add 11 both sides to be y equals negative 1 over 2 times x plus 5 over 2 plus 11. Simplify 5 over 2 plus 11 to be 27 over 2. So we rewrite as negative 1/2 times x plus 27 over 2. And 27 over 2 is 13.5. With the form, this is the mx plus b. So we're going to write it as for the slope-intercept form, will be in the form of y equals negative 1 over 2 times x plus 13.5. And if we plot the points on the graphing area, 5, 11 is a little beyond here. So let's go up. And the coordinate 5, 11. So slope is negative 1 over 2. Put it as rise over run. Keep it as negative 1 divided by 2. So that means you go down 1 unit and go to the right 2 units. So go down 1, go over 2, go down 1, go over 2. So we get the graph of this line, or the line y equals negative 1 over 2x plus 13.5. In this example 4, we're going to find the equation in the form of the slope-intercept form. The slope is m, intercept is b, or we look for the form y equals mx plus b of the line that passes through the 2 points x1, y1 as the coordinate negative 2, negative 3, x2, y2 as the coordinate 4, comma, negative 1. So what do we need? Let's make a list. So we're going to need the slope m from the formula y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, and then put them together in the slope-intercept form. To get in the slope-intercept form, we could use the point-slope form and then simplify it to be in the slope-intercept form eventually. Y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. That's what we're going to use later. So number 1, we're going to do that. And number 2, we're going to do this. So let's start with number 1. To find the slope m, y2 minus y1, which is negative 1 minus negative 3, divided by x2 minus x1, or 4 minus negative 2. Simplify to be negative 1 plus 3, which is positive 2, divided by 4 plus 2, or 6. Simplify to be 1 over 3. So we got m equals 1 over 3. And then put in the point slope form. So y minus y1, which is negative 3, equals m 1 over 3 times x minus x1, which is negative 2. It becomes y plus 3 equals 1 over 3 times x plus 2. Rearrange it. So 1 over 3 times x plus 2 over 3 times x. And subtract 3 both sides of the equation. We got y equals 1 over 3x plus 2 over 3 minus 3. Or we obtain y equals 1 over 3 times x minus 7 over 3 as the equation in the slope-intercept form, where the slope m is 1 over 3, the intercept, which is the y-intercept, is in the coordinate 0, negative 7 over 3. We plot the point negative 2 over negative 2, negative 3 as x1, y1, 4 comma negative 1, 4 comma negative 1, and for negative 1, negative 2, negative 3. So we got the line passing through these 2 coordinates as the equation y equals 1 over 3 x minus 7 over 3.